Have you ever wondered how you can master C programming in just 30 days? Welcome to this exciting journey where we will delve into the world of C programming. This powerful language, born in the early 70s, has not lost any of its relevance and continues to be the backbone of many modern-day systems. C programming is an essential skill for any tech enthusiast. It's a middle-level language, giving you the power to manipulate system hardware while also providing the flexibility of high-level languages. It's the mother of many other languages like Python, Ruby, and even JavaScript, which have borrowed its syntax and functionalities. Over the next 30 days, we will take a deep dive into C programming. We will start with the basics, understanding the syntax, variables, and data types. From there, we will explore the core of C, functions, arrays, pointers, structures, and unions. But we won't stop there. We will also demystify file handling and preprocessors, two aspects of C that often seem daunting, but are crucial to mastering the language. This journey will not be just about learning, but about understanding and applying. We will tackle real-world problems, write actual code, debug issues, and in the process, make C programming a part of your tech arsenal. So, are you ready to start your journey to master C programming? Let's dive right in. The first week is dedicated to understanding the basics of C programming. Now you might wonder why the emphasis on basics? Well, the answer is simple. The basics form the foundation on which you will build your programming skills. It's like learning the alphabet before you start forming words and sentences. During this first week, you'll be introduced to key topics like variables, which are like containers storing values, and data types, which define the type of data a variable can hold. You'll also learn about operators, which perform different operations on variables. Then we'll delve into loops, which allow us to execute a block of code multiple times, and decision-making statements, which help us make decisions based on certain conditions. But remember, understanding these concepts is not enough. You need to roll up your sleeves and practice writing code. The more you practice, the more proficient you'll become. By the end of week 1, you should be comfortable with these basic concepts. In the second week, we will get deep into functions and arrays. These are two vital components of C programming that allow us to organize and manage data efficiently. Functions, for instance, are reusable pieces of code that perform specific tasks. They simplify our code and make it more readable. To use them, we first declare and define them, then call them when needed. Similar to functions, arrays are also pivotal in data management. They are a collection of similar types of data. This collection can be of different types such as int, char, float, and more. Arrays allow us to store multiple values in a single variable, which can be extremely useful for handling large data sets. By understanding functions and arrays, you'll be able to write more efficient and organized code. So, let's dive in, break these concepts down, and start coding. By the end of week 2, you should be able to create and manipulate functions and arrays with ease. Welcome to week 3, where we delve into the fascinating world of pointers, structures, and unions. These are powerful tools in C programming, each with its unique characteristics and uses. Starting with pointers, they are variables that store the address of another variable. Like a treasure map, pointers guide us to the location of the values we need. When we declare a pointer, we use an asterisk, like so int asterisk p. This tells C that p is a pointer to an integer. Moving on to structures, they're essentially custom data types that let you group items of potentially different types into a single type. Imagine a structure like a record card holding various pieces of information. For instance, a student structure could contain a name, age, and grade. Lastly, unions. Unions in C programming are a special data type that allows storing different types of data in the same memory location. You can think of a union like a super efficient storage locker, holding only one item at a time, but that item can change. Using pointers, structures, and unions, we can enhance the efficiency and flexibility of our code. They allow us to manage memory, group-related data, and store different types of data in the same location. So, roll up your sleeves and let's get hands-on with pointers, structures, and unions. By the end of week 3, you should have a good understanding of pointers, structures, and unions. In the final week, we will dive into file handling and preprocessors. File handling is a crucial aspect of C programming. It allows us to store data for later use. Imagine creating a program that takes hours to compute a result. With file handling, we can save that result and access it in a split second when we need it again. Now let's talk about preprocessors. These are directives that the compiler follows before the actual compilation process begins. They're like a to-do list for the compiler. For instance, the hash include preprocessor tells the compiler to include a specific library in the program. Using file handling and preprocessors effectively can transform your programming skills from good to great. They not only make your programs more efficient, but they also make them more versatile. So buckle up for this exciting week of learning. By the end of week 4, you should be able to handle files and use preprocessors in your C programs. So you have completed your 30-day journey to master C programming. You've taken your first steps into a wider world, from understanding the basics of C to delving into the depths of functions, arrays, pointers, structures, and unions. You've even explored file handling and preprocessors. But remember, the journey of learning doesn't end here. The beauty of programming lies in its endless possibilities. Continue to explore. Seek out new challenges. Try solving different problems. Experiment with creating your own programs. Join online forums and communities. They can be a goldmine of information and a great place to learn from others' experiences. Read books, articles, and blogs to enhance your knowledge. The more you code, the more fluent you'll become. And finally, don't get disheartened if you stumble. It's all part of the learning process. Remember, mastering a programming language takes practice. Keep coding and you'll continue to improve. Happy coding!